Why does pregnancy suddenly make food smell unbearable, your stomach flip without warning, and even a sip of water feel impossible? Morning sickness may sound simple, but in the first trimester, it can hit hard, last all day, and leave many women wondering what is happening inside their body. First, let's clear up one big myth. Morning sickness does not only happen in the morning. It can strike at breakfast, in the middle of the day, late at night, or stay with you almost constantly. For many women, it begins very early, often around week 4 to week 7 of pregnancy. So why is the first trimester the worst? Because this is the period when your body is changing at incredible speed. The placenta is developing, pregnancy hormones are rapidly rising, and your brain and digestive system are being pushed into a completely new biological state. For years, doctors have believed that rising pregnancy hormones are a major reason behind nausea and vomiting. As these hormone levels climb in early pregnancy, they can affect the parts of the body that control appetite, digestion, and the urge to vomit. Hormonal changes can also sharpen your sense of smell. Suddenly, normal odors like eggs, coffee, perfume, meat, or even your own kitchen can feel overwhelming. That extra smell sensitivity may be one reason certain foods instantly trigger nausea during the first trimester. It is not just smell. Pregnancy can change the way things taste too. Some women describe a sour or bitter taste in their mouth, while others say foods they once loved suddenly taste wrong. When smell and taste both shift at the same time, eating becomes much harder. Now, newer research has added an exciting clue. Scientists found that a hormone called GDF-15, produced by the fetus and placenta, may play a key role in pregnancy sickness. This hormone appears to act on the brainstem, an area involved in nausea and vomiting. Here's the fascinating part. It may not be only how much GDF-15 is present, but also how sensitive the mother's body is to it. In other words, two pregnant women can have very different experiences, because their bodies may react differently to the same biological signal. That also helps explain why symptoms usually hit hardest in early pregnancy. The first trimester is when the body is still adapting, hormone activity is climbing fast, and the placenta is actively signaling. For many women, symptoms start easing as the body gradually adjusts. Most cases improve by around week 16 to 20. But until then, even everyday tasks can feel exhausting. Resting, commuting, cooking, working, and even standing up too quickly can become difficult when nausea is constantly draining your energy. And it is not only hormones. Tiredness can make nausea worse. So can strong smells, greasy foods, large meals, heat, motion, or an empty stomach. That is why many women feel trapped in a cycle. Feeling sick makes it hard to eat, and not eating can make the sickness worse. Small, frequent meals often help more than 3 large ones. Dry toast, plain crackers, rice, pasta, bland foods, cold meals, and sipping fluids slowly can sometimes make a difference. Ginger may help some people, and many doctors also recommend rest and avoiding trigger smells when possible. Even prenatal vitamins can sometimes add to the problem, especially if they upset the stomach. Some women tolerate them better with food or at bedtime. If symptoms are strong, a doctor may suggest safe anti-nausea treatment, rather than telling you to just push through it. But here is the warning sign. If vomiting becomes severe, if you cannot keep food or water down, if you feel dizzy, weak, or stop urinating normally, this may be more than ordinary morning sickness. It could be hyperemesis gravidarum, a serious condition that can cause dehydration. And there is something else people often overlook, the emotional toll. Constant nausea is not just uncomfortable. It can be isolating, frightening, and exhausting. When your body feels sick every day, it affects your sleep, your mood, your work, and your sense of control. So if you feel miserable in the first trimester, it is not weakness, and it is not in your head. Morning sickness is driven by real biology, rising hormones, changing senses, brain-body signaling, and possibly GDF-15. Your body is adapting to pregnancy, and that process can be powerful.